President Trump's chief strategist getting a very public slap on the wrist. Donald Trump declining to throw his full confidence behind Steve Bannon in an interview with the New York Post, saying, "Steve is a good guy, but I told them to straighten it out or I will." Those comments coming just days after tensions between Bannon and Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner reached a boiling point, prompting Trump to tell the two of them on Friday to iron out their differences. While the White House is publicly downplaying staff spats,
a lot of it is overblown, what you see in the media.
A source familiar with the situation says the president was irked by suggestions that Bannon is the one driving the agenda. As Trump's allies noted, top staffers could better serve the president by laying low.
Staff are there to serve the president of the United States. They're not there to serve themselves.
In the New York Post interview, Trump downplayed the role of his own chief strategist, saying, "I like Steve, but you have to remember he was not involved in my campaign until very late. I had already beaten all the senators and all the governors, and I didn't know Steve. I'm my own strategist, and it wasn't like I was going to change strategies because I was facing crooked Hillary." But Trump's attempt to diminish Bannon as a latecomer to the campaign hardly meshes with reality. The former head of the right-wing nationalist Breitbart News website was one of Trump's prominent cheerleaders, pointing out at a conservative conference this year that Breitbart took notice of Trump's appeal early on.
It's really CPAC that really originally gave him the springboard. It's the first time at Breitbart we started seeing him and saw how people, his speeches resonated with people.
In the early days of the Trump White House, Bannon's influence steadily expanded, eventually landing him on the cover of Time magazine, which dubbed Bannon the great manipulator.
Send in Steve Bannon.
His perceived importance was famously lampooned on Saturday Night Live.
Okay, Donald, that's enough fun for tonight. Can I have my desk back?
Yes, of course, Mr. President. I'll go sit at my desk. Yeah.
Now the ball appears to be in Bannon's court to mend relationships within the White House and keep a low profile, at least for now. Republicans close to the White House warned it will be a heavy lift for Bannon to repair his standing after taking on a member of Trump's own family.
Now, Bannon is still a conservative media darling, and the danger in kicking him outside the White House is you could see these right-wing websites turn their knives on the West Wing. We may have seen an early inkling of that today when the Washington Free Beacon, which is a conservative website, took aim at civil war within the White House, but their knives were out for Jared Kushner, saying he's meddling too far in national security.